of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cat team, but on my pockets, me my DNA. They do for lunch, but call me a star for BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them don't get the same. Me and them don't get the same. All that they gonna know the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only come for the money bags and I don't know what I'm famous.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business. And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top quarterback.
The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from the Superdome. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start here with Jackson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lines.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on a two-point try. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. At their own 19-yard line. Bolden goes in motion left. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They will look to throw. Montana. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Montana going for it on fourth. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A run right side, it's Bettis. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Montana. Dancing to his left. That one complete to Bettis. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means
the Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Stephon Gilmore dials the corner blitz and earns the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Montana. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Shotgun. Here's Montana. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Bettis. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 23-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll run with Bettis. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. 6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Panthers 6, Saints nothing.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and pound it with a big back Bettis. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Saints first down.
Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now a give up the middle to Bettis. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the Panthers' 2-yard line.
Bettis again. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jerome Bettis taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints are an extra point away from taking the lead. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And not much to speak of.
That's over with, bum. Do something else.
Let's play against the guard. Here's 2nd and 9 to the 26. To throw is Millway. Right side caught by Jackson.
Do something else, bum.
Gets this one across the 35.
Give it 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
That's over with. Hey, do something else.
Well throw.
To the
Right side and complete to Washington. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They run on first down with Jackson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Oh, that's a big beauty right there. Look at how the fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was a full line on a mission. All in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Do something else, nigga. Let's go.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens when these quarterbacks who move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
Let's go. Do something else, bum ass nigga.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Even keeping it back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't get this sack. Now it's forced the offense to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Let's go. Let's go.
They're going on 4th. It's
Told you that's over with. Bum ass nigga, find something else to do.
And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Find something else, nigga. Go for no 4th on me.
Up the middle, they run with Babbitt.
My man,
Power ahead, but only
sick
for
of
about
you
3
fucking
yards.
phone.
2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now he'll dump it underneath to its running back, complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Another try after the first down sack. Montana goes right side, complete to Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They get 11 back on that one and leads to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
To throw is Montana. Touchdown, Saints. Steve Smith.
Fucking bum me, man.
CD for this. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Dennis Allen going to go for 2 here. He's leading his offense out on the field. Montana will throw for it.
Let's go. Let's go, bum ass nigga. In case you get smart down there. In case you grow a brain, bitch ass nigga.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This is taking each guy every 10. And a good coverage there on special teams. It's going to get him down shot to 20.
Come on, run the ball.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin.
Run the ball.
And the ball banked way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
On first down, Elway. And he'll be hit as he releases.
Ain't no window shopping. Let's go.
At this point, I've been impressed with the defensive end. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. There's another example.
There you go.
Another incompletion.
Stand up, Elway. Be a fucking man, bitch. Ain't no fucking running. Hey, let's go. Ain't no fucking running, bitch. Elway running for his life back there.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL.
That's what I'm talking about. All you fucking bum ass niggas with all them fucking on fire running backs, put bitch ass niggas. No, y'all ain't got no fucking game. They put them fucking on fire running backs on here just for you bum ass niggas. So y'all could be relevant. Without that, y'all ain't shit.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line.
Without that, y'all ain't shit. Take Cordell Patterson, Eric Dickerson, Gus all out the equation. Y'all ain't shit.
And they got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try to help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in more times, maybe add a running back for a formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they'll probably allow 2 to 6 sacks for comfort in the first half.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Montana gets this one a use check. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Gonna try to throw for it with Montana. He's got Smith here.
Can't fucking see, bum. DB5, you ain't gonna save you, bitch.
Just his second catch of the game so far.
That shit ain't gonna save you.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that first down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try to keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found
shit ain't gonna save you, bum ass nigga.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 42 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
And I know the Gray will always think
Let's go, Bettis.
just hang in there. Just one big carry away.
Let's go, Bettis.
Busting this open, that's a good start for him.
Brian Burns putting him down. The run got
Telling me you bum ass niggas can't stop the run? All y'all want to do is run and can't stop the fucking run?
That would give running left. It's Bettis. And he stopped
Bum bitch ass nigga.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but he stopped it there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one to the team. I mean, he's just waiting there.
Bitch ass nigga.
For everyone else to help him out.
3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Block the ball as progressions downfield, forced to get into his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
Sick of you fucking bombs with this bum ass shit. The game will help you, bum ass niggas. Boy, I don't know what y'all niggas will do without EA.
51 yards.
I really don't know.
Panthers take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points.
So a
So pretty wild turn of events there. Instead of a sure 3 points, it's 6 the other direction.
And if you're kicking in the NFL, that should be pretty much automatic. But I don't think that's on him at all. The protection broke down. That led to the block.
And will be intercepted.
It's interesting when it comes to point conversions. Even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Taken from about the 12. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. The field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A run, this is Bettis. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 72 yards now for the Bucs. He's got a 1st down as well. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now Bettis. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. Carry now for Bettis. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Here's Montana to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting. He's able to convert for 3.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now it's Elway. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Man, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Elway to throw. Finding Washington. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Throwing now is Elway. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Here's Elway. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
It's Elway on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Panthers.
One last shot for Elway. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And a great game comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense. Every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5, 6, 7 guys back there.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. And the Saints...
Get your bum ass out of here, nigga. Fucking bum ass nigga.
You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the same block, young fuck homies. You and all, not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, to look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give about a hater. Let them like the in my paper.
They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbilly. Q-Bone stallion with the lip. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, can be pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce the. You got no chance of banging. And took the tail when you flip in the water. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, let the sound system, let's turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, a little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, universal sound. When we move the pound, take a look around. When we touch the town, knock the way, stomping in my big black J's. Corny, get stuck in the maze. We never suffer fools, had enough of you. False friends and loose ends make me wanna fool. That we got another world tour, touching every shore, from Cali to Singapore.
Every day I'm seeing more in the temple as we rock up tempo instrumentals. I saw my dream in a dream, then I woke up. Put the dream team together. Now we one time.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, let the sound system, let's turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, a little louder, turn it up.
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 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 I hope y'all can S-double-E, cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can S-T-O-P. Can to make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly. I've been hooping like a hoolie, keep it coolie before I stuff you in a locker like a bully. Like a bully. Put in the work, you can see my fingernail dirt. I'm the last one to leave, even when I come first. Yeah, you might want it bad, but I'm sure I want it worse. I'ma do it cause I love it, I'ma love it till it hurts. What's the worst that can happen, Captain? I'm strapped in, no I'm not crazy, I'm just tapped in. Hungry like I'm fasting, I'm about that action, no slacking. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, cause here come the pain. No one to call up for help, no one to blame but yourself. You should've known better, however you did it, so till I'm underneath the floor in the trenches like a war. If they wanna give them more, when I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. 4th down, 4 yards, put it all on the line. I am not worried cause it is our time. I hear the crowd in the background, man, they just wanna see me shine. For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we can to get. That's a little money and a trophy and nothing they gon' respect. We don't care who the best, we don't worry who was next. We gon' put them boys to rest like a 10 feet of bed. I'm ahead of the rest like I came without a net. They gon' say it under breath, I'ma say it with my chest. I got it wrapped like a toga, put the whole team on my shoulders. Hold up, wake these boys up, call me Folger, soldier. Flow feeling colder, some call it polar. You don't wanna box me, I'm feeling cocky. Hair stocky, leave him floppy, face Nazi. Talking all Aki, think he big poppy, then I'll chop him down like karate. I see none of you here can stop me. It's obvious, you too sloppy, cheap copy. I'm Rocky, leave his eyes all glossy, but in the end zone is where you can spot when I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown.
Hello and welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is finally over. It's time to play ball.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12. Looking to throw. Brown. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect.
And this is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. And Quan Bolden, 39 yards. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And they're going to get 2 more. He's got it. So that didn't take long. Quickly 8-zip. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense...
And it's a fumble, and this is picked up by the Saints. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lot.
Touchdown! Randy Moss from 21 yards away. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that way.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. Brown. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Looking to throw. Brown. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Logan Thomas, 46 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Thorough domination right now. The game plan is simple, obviously, Charles. They're going for 2 after every touchdown, and it's 24-0.
Don't you just get the sense right now that they're just flexing? I mean, to be able to do whatever they want, how they want, 3 two-point conversions. And now they're up 24-0. So
now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, Montana. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. And Quan Bolden. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints have opened the lead up to 30. They'll look to throw. And make them 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Brown. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Here's Hester. Touchdown, New Orleans.
going to work, that might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. So they like to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
On the return, Hester. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all total. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Joe Montana here going to the air on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Moss. Touchdown, Saints. Randy Moss. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints are able to add on to their first half lead. Dennis Allen going to go for 2 here. He's leaving his offense out on the field. Play fake. Now here's Montana. That's caught. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Brown now, throwing to start the drive. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Here's Brown, looking to throw on 2nd down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Now Brown from the gun on 3rd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him. And that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because
touchdown! Randy Moss on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints just continue to roll. There we go now as they will again try for 2. Montana. And he's got it. They add on more. That'll soften the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Miami his offense set and ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Brown. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, if incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Fourth down, so they send out Trenton Gill. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken from just outside the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints. And Quan Golden on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They will look to throw. Montana. And this is going to be caught. Not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it. And extend this lead out even further. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Brown. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The left side caught by Diggs. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd, and he loses the football a second time. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taking it about the 36. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. He returns the punt 64 yards on the score. And the Saints are pouring it on.
Well, if you're into cheesy movies, you would title this one A Half to Remember, wouldn't you? His 2nd return touchdown of the game.
What if I'm not into cheesy movies?
Well, go ahead and get into it, man, because I just did it, and you're going to green light that one. How about those returns? Maybe they ought to think about not kicking him out.
Yeah, they might want to go away from him in the future. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. From the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's loose again. Past the 20. He will score. Touchdown, Saints. Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special teams.
And how about the extension of the lead? This one felt a lot like, remember Seattle, Denver, Super Bowl 48, Percy Harvin to start the second half. Seattle was already firmly in control. Now, they feel like they can't be caught.
Yeah, they are firmly in control right now.
Montana will throw for it.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Taking it about the 1. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Brown throwing to start the drive. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's fielded at the 45. Sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense is going to be set up with a 1st and 10 inside the 15.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
To throw is Montana.
Touchdown! Logan Thomas.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Saints have got it on cruise control. Dennis Allen going to go for 2 here. He's leading his offense out on the field.
Now Montana. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it. And extend this lead out even further.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes has a way of catching up with you.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10.
Now Brown, he lost the football. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Takes it at the 7. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he'll get this back down to
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. 1st and 10 for Montana and company. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown, Saints. Steve Smith, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. They're going to look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Shotgun. Here's Montana. Touchdown! Logan Thomas from 19 yards away. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now, once again, the Saints will decide to go for the 2-point conversion. Here's Montana to throw. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it. Can extend this lead out even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Miami set to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 5. They'll try the right side here with Bo. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But now Brown, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns You're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
So now the Saints offense coming back out there. They're going to be called on to go for 2. Back to throw here. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's McPherson now to send it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Dolphins offense returning to the field. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do that? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. This offense on 3rd down today, it has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Out comes Randy Moss and company as they take the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
This one taken just inside the 10. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now the Saints again will try for 2. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brown. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Dolphins about set to go to work on offense. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Brown now to throw on 3rd down. And my goodness, another interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. Really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not... to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this one. No, okay.
Miami's offense set and ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
and now here's another interception. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. That one looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team who puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2. They'll set up a throw, and this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Miami set to take over. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting to...
And, my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second in this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
Not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
It's like you have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a single caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for cold cuts. The game like big pitch can't pick your up. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold 1 million records. Yeah, used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Gang time in it. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Run it up, 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 run it up. gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog, so the day that you finally pop off, you'll see it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's ripe. I thank God for the payment. That's a solid foundation. When I finally make it, I give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Game time in it. Game time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Game time. Run it up. 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 You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. It's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang, gang, gang. No, we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like these teams are locked in and going at it. No points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
I think a couple of ways. Now,
touchdown, New Orleans! Jerome Bettis, 51 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge.
First down and 10 now for the Saints offense as they get ready. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to roam now. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jerome Bettis, 75 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here first and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drop. First down, 11 yards on that pickup. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff looking right. And some room to work. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jerome Bettis, 60 yards. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
It's another one. We got another one.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach.
Offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be... And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 41 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground. Down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jerome Bettis, a 16-yard touchdown run. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now, first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got some space here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jerome Bettis scampering home from 19 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the tape.
You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. It's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang, 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 gang. No, we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB, these Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no key, I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
I'm downstairs